we're going to talk about my May 2020 charity run. This month I do have some footage from the actual run itself, but I'm probably not going to do that with the next couple of runs coming up because it's going to be a lot of the same, I'm sure. Anyway, the May 2020 charity run that I did was actually sent to me by one of my coworkers. She thought it would be interesting, especially considering that I told her about the run that I did in April, and we were just comparing different runs that we had seen recently. I saw the medal that you would get, and I'm like, okay, I'm down. And then I read the rest of the information, and I'm like, oh, you are very misleading. The run is called the CoronaBuster Virtual Run 19K. Equals about 11 or so miles. Was your favorite race recently canceled? Stuck at home wishing you were out running? We have put together this virtual run event. While the coronavirus continues to spread, causing many large to small running events to be postponed and or canceled, the Virtual Run Challenge put together our latest challenge to get you up and moving. Starting May 1st, 2020, participants are invited to take part in one of the largest social distancing virtual runs, the 2020 CoronaBuster Virtual 19K Run Walk event. Now, you might think, as I did, that since it's called the CoronaBuster, that the proceeds would go to, I don't know, like last month, the PPE supplies or other charities that are looking to maybe find a cure or a vaccination, or I don't know, putting money together to build more hospitals. I don't know, something coronavirus related. Not the case with this one. It's just called the CoronaBuster, but there are two charities that you can pick to go to. One of them is called Project Purple. Project Purple's mission is to find a cure for pancreatic cancer and improve the lives of patients through support, hope, and compassion. Funds donated to Project Purple support two programs: patient facility aid for patients battling and research towards early detection. The other charity that you can pick for your money to go towards is called National Multiple Sclerosis Society. MS Society exists because nearly 1 million people in the United States live with multiple sclerosis. We bring together the world's resources to find treatments, solutions, and cures, to stop progression and manage symptoms, restore what has been lost, and to end MS forever. So, those are both very noble pursuits. It's unfortunately very common, but don't name your run CoronaBuster if it doesn't really have anything to do with the coronavirus. I decided to have the money I spent on it go towards Project Purple, because that one hits a little bit closer to home for me, at least. So I've decided to take the mask off. I put it back on when I come across anyone, just to be safe. I already know for a fact that people don't seem to like that. There was a jogger I passed, and I put the mask on before I got to him, and I waved. I have my headphones in, so I can't really hear anything. It looked like he said, "Good morning," and he gave me a weird look because I had my mask on and sunglasses and everything. Basically, my whole face was covered up. Maybe that wasn't the reason. I don't know. Anything would be conjecture at this point. But yeah, So I am not letting what other people think of me get in the way of actually putting my mask on this time. And I will continue that for the rest of this walk. It's a really beautiful walk. I do some so myself, aside from all the cars. So that was a bit of a slog. It was very humid, and I mean, it was very humid for here. So it was uncomfortable. I wore my mask for a good chunk of the walk there. So by the time I actually arrived at like Starbucks, my mask was like drenched, and it was a mixture of sweat, humidity, and the moisture from my breath, and I was not having a good time. But I got my Starbucks and walked back. I did that same walk a couple of days later. I didn't record any of it because, of course, I didn't. It was a bit ridiculous, the little bit that you saw. I bet you guys want to see the medal now, don't you? Of course you do. Because this is what caught my eye. It made me really want to do it before I had read anything else about it. So anyway, a CoronaBuster Finisher's Medal, which glows in the dark, the official CoronaBuster patch, and a race bib. So that's exciting. Really, the only thing I like about race bibs is that typically they have some type of tracker on there to like track your time and stuff. It doesn't really work with virtual runs that you can break up into chunks. But what are you gonna do? This was the bib I got, which is number 3938. Not as cool as my last bib that I got, but what are you gonna do? The medal is the same as the patch, so I'm gonna show you them both at the same time. Ba, 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 ba. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it loads. Now, for those of you who can't really see, it says CoronaBuster, and then it says 19K Survivor on a roll of toilet paper. The ribbon is a neon, I would say striped neon and toxic green color. And it says 19K Survivor and CoronaBuster alternatively. It does have a small thing of toilet paper and hand sanitizer. And then it has the little virus with the Ghostbusters X marked out in it, just like the medal itself. The back of the medal doesn't have anything on it. So that was my May charity run. I don't think I'm getting any better, especially if I'm walking by myself, which has been happening. I don't really have a reason to walk faster or go faster other than I don't want to be out here, I just want to go home. That is my May run. I was very excited to receive this medal. It's cute. I like it loads. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.